Hello, everybody. Have a wonderful good morning, good Monday. I am Mr. Dogood. I'm very excited to be coming back to you guys here on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. We're going to be having some fun today. We're going to be playing some games. We are going to be doing some streaming stuff. We're going to be discussing some cool news in the tech world. And yeah, we're going to be having a good time. As always, I'm trying to get into this whole streaming world, trying to learn how to do all this and bring you along this journey. And maybe, hopefully, I can teach you a few things as I'm learning some of the things myself. I'm not going to be claiming that I'm an expert when it comes to streaming, but I have been doing content creation for over 2 decades before it was called content creation. Back when it was just filmmaking and working on television and production and post-production and all those things, I feel like all those worlds have merged into now the world of content production. So we're going to be doing some of that stuff. I'm going to be bringing you along this journey with me. And today, one of the things that I want to talk about that I just found out today as I was getting ready to go live is the fact that Digg.com is no more. Now, if you guys weren't aware, Digg was a very huge site. It was kind of like Reddit back in the day. And they went away after a while, and they had come back last year. They had a beta, and they were going to be coming back and redoing the whole thing. And now it turns out that just found out today that it seems like that is no longer going to be the case, which is wild to me because it's one of those things that is crazy to see a company like Digg or some agencies that I've worked on in the past that were such juggernauts in the industry, and all of a sudden they just kind of like go away. And I was very excited when they were going to be coming back, and they were going to be kind of like bringing this whole internet place where you can just go and see all the latest news and stuff like that. And it's funny, for the past few weeks when I was doing the stream and stuff like that, I would go in there and try to find some cool things to talk about, and it seems like now that is no longer the case. Digg is no more. They're going to be restructuring things. I guess they're running into some issues with just everything, like trying to start something in the today's world of the internet. And yeah, so it seems like they're going to be shutting down for a little while. Did you guys remember using Digg back in the day? Is that something that you guys used to do? Let me just check here, make sure that I want to be able to check the chat, make sure that you guys are there. So I have to go in there. I had to find a new system for this whole multi-chat thing. I got to be able to, keep track of all the conversation that's going on stream. Let me just fix this real quick here, and then we'll get going. Boom, boom, boom. Chat right there. Save. And we should be good. All right, perfect. So yeah, so it seems like Digg is going to be no longer around. It's an internet problem. It's because trust the product, yeah. Yeah, so as I said, I was coming on here to try to find some cool things, interesting things, topics to talk about. But it seems that Digg is not going to be around for a little while. Maybe they'll come back in the future. Who knows? They let go a lot of the staff. This is interesting. So Digg Nation is going to continue. One of the things that made Digg really cool as well back in the day is that Kevin Rose and Alex Albrecht will have this podcast. Before podcasts were cool, I'll remind you. And they used to have this podcast and talk about some of the latest news on that week and some of the cool things that were happening. And it got a lot of traction back in the day. And recently, as they were getting ready to launch Digg, they kind of got back together again, and they had the podcast going on YouTube. And you can go in there and hang out with them, have a drink, and just kind of like listen to them, shoot the what, and just kind of like find out about some of the things that were going on. And it seems like that's going to be going on still. Just won't be happening on the reboot, or the reboot is going to be ongoing. I was really excited because I used to use Digg all the time back in the day, and I was excited to using it again and used it as part of this new journey that I was going to be going on and talking to you guys about news and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to come up with a different tool. Do you guys have something? I mean, I could go on Reddit, sure, but I feel like Reddit is just so crazy and so wild. I haven't used it in a while. And I don't know. I feel like I've fallen behind when it comes to Reddit, and I haven't curated it. I haven't really, you know, gone into it too much, researched it too much, and you know, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to come up with something else because, you know, I enjoy talking to you guys about things that are happening, and I just gonna have to find a different place where all that kind of news is consolidated, so that we can come in here and talk about and do and you know talk about cool things. Um, One of the rumors that I saw this weekend is that oh, this is Mac. Let's go talk about Canon. Let's see here. One of the things that I was seeing is that Canon is going to be releasing 1.4 18 millimeter lens, which seems like a very interesting lens. Is this going to be like a full frame, or is it going to be APS-C? Da, 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 da. Let's see. So yeah, seems like they're going to be trying to release an 18 millimeter 1.4 prime. Now, I think 18 for. I've been trying to find something for this camera right here. I've been wanting to find a 1.4, 1.2 lens so we can try to give a little bit more softness to the background that we have here. Currently, we have a 24-70 EF lens, 2.8. And this is my favorite lens. It was one of my favorite lenses. You know, I had loved this one, and the 70 to 200, 2.8. Those, you know, those are. The 70 to 200 is my favorite lens. I do like the 24-70, but the 70 to 200 millimeter lens is just it allows you to like capture some moments without being right there in the middle of the action, and the way it compresses the background, or it allows you to blur some of the things out and bring the subject into focus. Makes it one of my favorite lenses. I would love to try one of those 300 millimeters or some of the other ones that are 2.8, but they're just so expensive, and I haven't had a reason to rent one, so I haven't done that yet, but that would be something cool to try. So, and I wouldn't use a 70 to 200 lens in this situation because we're in a small room. I want to be able to still be able to see the background and see what's going on. So this is why I'm using the 24 to 70 right now. And currently it's between around 24 millimeters, 24 to 28, 26, somewhere in there. I have to zoom out a little bit because maybe I need to move the desk. Let's see. Let's see if I ruin everything. Oh, there you go. Oh, now we have this. Let's move this back a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah, sometimes I need to get a little bit more headroom. I feel like I'm cutting off my forehead here. Well, hey, go ahead. Go ahead. I have a big forehead. Go ahead, say it. At least I'm not AI. I will say that much right now. Somebody in the chat last week was having a good old time claiming that I was AI this whole time. And I am not AI. I'm telling you, I am not. Believe it or not, I am all real. I'm all human right here. So back to this Canon 18 millimeter 1.4. It might be a little bit too wide for my needs. And if you know anything about lenses, you know that the lower in aperture that they go, the more expensive they tend to be. So 18, which is set very wide, relatively wide lens, a 1.4. You know, I'm curious to see what a lens like that would go for. I'm guessing it's going to be north of $1,500 probably. I wonder if they have anything here on pricing. No. It's probably going to be an RF lens. Yep. You know, it'd be interesting. A 35 millimeter 1.8. That could be a good option. I would have to try to get the camera back a little bit more to try to get a nice look and still get a 1.8. And yeah. That's the thing about photography and content production. It's one of those things that once you start getting into it, you realize how much money goes into it. Just having to like get the lens. The bodies, I feel like a lot of times is the least expensive part of it. You can always swap out bodies and things like that. But once you commit to like a specific type of lens, uh, like let's say that I committed to Canon glass, so now I feel like I have to, try to stick with Canon bodies and stuff like that. Or it's easier to switch out bodies than it is to switch out cameras. I feel like um, yeah, it is to switch out bodies and switching out lenses. Lenses are just so expensive. Um, so, like for example, I have Canon glass, but I'm being able to use Sony cameras, and I've been able to use Canon cameras, and they work pretty much just as good. The focus sometimes on the Sony body will be a little bit wonky, or you have to like be upgrading the firmware when it comes to your adapters and things like that. Um, but you can still make them work. Granted, once you can make it work with older lens. I have EF glass, which is from the previous camera mounts when they were not mirrorless cameras, when they were DSLRs, and those kind of lenses you can adjust to a lot of things. Once you start upgrading and go to like an RF lens, you kind of stuck to like the Canon world. There are adapters depending on the flange distance from the camera and the different camera mounts. You have the E mount system, you have the L mount, you have the EF mount, the RF mount. There's so many different mounts. I wish they would just standardize everything, but then they wouldn't be able to gatekeep some of the different glasses and stuff like that. So I understand why they do it, but it is a pain for people who want to be able to try out different things. Let's say that I want to try a Lumix camera, or want to try the Canon or a Sony or a Blackmagic or whatever. Not all of them support some of those lenses natively. What I did love about Blackmagic is that for a long time they do support native glass like RF glass or EF glass for a long time. They've been supporting that, and now they support L glass as well. Um, so yeah, that's that on the 18mm 1.4. We'll see what happens. Very excited to see what kind of new things Canon comes up with. I wish they would open up their mounts to other lens manufacturers. I think that's one of the advantages that Sony has over Canon right now, is that they will open up for them to, for Tamron or for Sigma to create lenses for them. They will restrict the frames per second when it comes to photography and how fast you can shoot certain things, but you have the ability to find some more affordable glass that looks pretty nice. It looks almost just as good as the original stuff, but at a more affordable price. So Canon has allowed that for the APS-C glasses from certain manufacturers. I think it's only a matter of time before they let manufacturers produce glass for full frame cameras. But, they haven't done that for a long time, so who knows? What do you guys think? What would you guys like to see from Canon? Would you like to see them open up the lens mount for the people to try out or not? Let me know. Let's see this. Here's another rumor. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II. Let's see what kind of goodies we can get from from this. It's a crop camera. People love it. Great. 37 megapixels. Okay, that'd be cool. Backside illuminator sensor. This gives you a little bit faster readout speed. That's nice. When is it coming? Between May or June. Okay, so what are the specs? See, that makes me doubt that it's going to be coming out in May or June. I feel like by now in March, a lot of these cameras have leaked a lot of the specs when it comes to the sensors and things like that. So I would probably guess that, and websites like Canon Rumors are always faster, like, trying to get the scoop and everything. They're always trying to put out all the information that they have. They're not gatekeeping anything. They're just like, oh no, we heard this, and they just post it. So I'm curious to see, if it's really going to be coming in May or June. I feel like by this time, websites like this would have had more information about the camera that's coming up. So, so this camera is $1,500. Okay. Do you guys have the Canon EOS R7? Have you guys tried it? Do you guys like it? I have right now. This is recording us right now. I'm streaming with the Canon EOS RP. Oh, what a beautiful Monday. I'm very excited. I'm always excited to start the week. I know if you're an uncle like me, an old timer, you remember movies like Office Space and having Case of the Mondays. And that's such a classic movie. If you haven't seen Office Space, you got to check it out. It's like the precursor to The Office. For me, it was such a classic movie. It was so great because at the time, I was working in a very corporate like environment, and we had my office mates, and everybody was great. We had a great team of people. We had about 8 guys who work in the promotions department and just cranking out different promos for different TV shows and stuff like that. And but we did have that corporate structure, and we had that one manager that was kind of like he was hard to deal with. Um, so we were all rally around the fact that we didn't like this one person. I feel bad for the guy now. I'm sure he was just trying to do the best he could. But at the time, we were just like, oh, we couldn't stand him. And but we did bond over that, and we did produce really cool stuff. It was really cool things that we used to do, and we had, we would have like barbecues and just hang out and talk about everything that was going on. But we did have that silly boss, and we all had different personalities at the time. I was a young, little, cocky, uh, producer at the time. I guess that was one of my titles, and so it was a fun experience, and I miss those guys to this day. We had a blast working on the things that we used to work on, and yeah, if you guys, oh, let me see, hold on, make sure the microphone's good. Do you guys have stories of crazy boss or anything like that? Let me know. Yeah, so this is pre The Office TV show. So Office Space, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Awesome, fun movie. If you work in a corporate like environment, you probably relate to it. Although I feel like now the corporate world is much different now. I haven't been in that environment for a while. I've been running my own business for the past few years. Um, but I did used to freelance quite a bit and travel to different ad agencies. And each agency had their own culture, their own unique feel, their own personalities. So there's always like a different version of The Office whenever you go to these different places. So um, yeah, I'd love to know what you guys what's the corporate world like nowadays? Is it especially for people like my age, mid 40s? If you're still working in that corporate environment, what is that like nowadays? Is it still the same? Hasn't changed, or has Gen Z come in there and completely revamped the way the workspace is? Especially now with like so many people working remotely or working with a hybrid schedule. I wonder what that stuff is like. Um, Come here and vent. Tell me all about it. Um, no way. Major news. Apple acquires Motion VFX. This is crazy. Wow, let's see. Oh my God. Major news. Wow. This is really cool. So, if you don't know, Motion VFX is an amazing company that does really, really cool templates for motion graphics. They do a lot of plugins and things like that that people can use for the for Final Cut Pro. Wow, this is crazy. So this was great. They do really cool stuff. My concern is I feel like they had a lot of stuff that were available for other programs as well, though. So my question is, what's going to happen to, they used to stuff for DaVinci, they used to stuff for Premiere. Is this all going to become now part of the Final Cut Content Studio system software? They also use to create plugins as well. So I wonder if these are going to be just kind of like taken into Final Cut Pro and Motion and stuff like that. and it's only going to be exclusive to that. What is it? I haven't. I'll be honest. I haven't used this in a while. I haven't seen the website in a while, but this is very interesting. Elements. Huh. Text. Hmm. Now, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this used to be for multiple different platforms. And from anything that I'm seeing right now, it doesn't seem like it's really for anything else. It's an extension. You can download it and put it on your program. Final Cut Max with Epic and Silicon. Huh, what does the article say? Let's see. We're extremely excited to share Motion Effects joining the Apple team to continue to empower creators and editors to do the best work. For over 15 years, we've been on a mission to create world-class, visually inspiring content and effects for video editors. From the very beginning, we've been all about quality, ease of use, and great design. These are also the values that we admire most in Apple products, and we're thrilled to be able to embrace them together. Da-da-da-da-da. Huh. This is very interesting news. Now, I will say that I find this very interesting because for a while, the post production world and the world of editing has been kind of stagnant. People are either completely loyal to Final Cut Pro, completely loyal to Premiere, or Avid, or DaVinci Resolve, and people kind of stay in that lane, and that's kind of like all it is, right? But now, lately, there's been some companies like Runway and companies like CapCut who have been taking a big chunk out of those companies as well. So I'm really curious to see if this is kind of like an answer to that. One of the things that makes CapCut different from a lot of other traditional programs is that they have a lot of templates and things that people can automatically download. They just insert some clips, and they can spit out some edits very quickly. Granted, they're not very original, but it does make you feel like you're an editor, and you can like put out some really cool content that way. And Apple kind of like didn't have that. They still had kind of like their outdated Final Cut Pro that had been around for about 14 years. Final Cut Pro X came out, I believe, in 2012. Let's see. Let me see if that's right. When was Final Cut Pro X released? Oh, sorry. X. 2011. Come on. Right. So I think back in 2011, that's when they made the shift to, um, yes, I'll show you right here. So yeah, so Final Cut Pro X was released in 2011, and ever since it's been pretty much the same. They have made some changes, especially with the M chips came out, but for the most part, it hasn't really changed. A lot of the same effects have been part of it. A lot of people have created different plugins for Final Cut Pro through the years. Motion VFX has been obviously one of them, and now now that Apple has shifted to as well to the whole studio platform, right? So if we go to Apple, let's see it. So yeah, they have the whole content creator subscription. It's an interesting It'll be interesting to see if this has been in the works for a while, and now they're just going to be automatically incorporating it into the new system, or if it's going to take some time to, work out the kinks and start incorporating some of these things natively. If I had to guess, now that there's a subscription model for Apple, is that they're going to be releasing some updates, powered by Motion VFX or whatever, that is going to be including some of those new features in there. It'd be curious to see if they're going to have like a Final Cut Pro version that's just for like professional editors, and if they're going to have like a mobile version. So I feel like some of the companies have been releasing mobile versions lately. So maybe they're going to be doing something like that as well. Come on, why is it taking so long? So maybe this is their attempt. They do have Final Cut. They do have a Final Cut app, Final Cut Movie. What's it called? On the phone. Let's see. What's it called here? Final Cut Camera. So they do have a version. What is happening here? They do have Final Cut Camera. Where is Apple Creator Studio? Here we are. So they do have Final Cut Camera available for the phone. So, but that's not part of the Final Cut Studio or the Final Cut Creator Studio. There's been so many different versions of Final Cut, so many different versions of all this stuff that it's hard to keep track of. I'm sorry if I mess up the names from time to time, but yeah, you used to have Final Cut Pro, and then you have Final Cut Studio, then you had Final Cut. Let's see, is everything? Just want to make sure that everything's going okay with you guys here. Make sure the stream is healthy and going. Okay, are you there? Oh no. Don't tell me I'm stuck again. 1, 2, 3, let's see. Oh no. Streaming is so hard, everybody. Streaming, it is so hard, so difficult, so many things to keep track of. I have no idea where everybody is right now. I don't know if this, let's see if I stop doing this, will it work properly this time if I just stop doing that? YouTube, you're stuck back in the day. You guys there? Is everything working all right? Can you guys see me? Can you see me? I can see you. Can you see me? Yeah, I can see you. But it doesn't seem I can see you guys. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's working okay. Let's see. Hope you guys doing good. I hope you guys having a good time. When my stream is not working, makes me sad. Makes me upset when things are not working properly, but hopefully things are okay right now. Let's see, Twitch, are you okay? Can you guys tell me, is everything working all right if I wave my hands back and forth? Let's wave your hands back and forth, wave your hands. Yeah, no. You know how I can tell? The little border that I have around my camera is not moving smoothly. Oh, this is such a pain. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you guys are having some issues and it's not coming through clearly. I apologize for that. It's part of live TV. You know what I mean? Sometimes things just don't want to work out the way you want them to. And a lot of times I try to figure out, is it the laptop that's having issues? Let me see. Seems to be okay. The CPU seems to be working fine. The connection seems to be going okay. One thing that I was trying to do was I was trying to record the stream as I was, and let's see, and the music is not playing right now. Oh man, all sorts of good things going on. Hello, 123. I know also there was an update for OBS that just came out. So there's a lot of things happening. Um, there we go. Music should be back on. Oh man. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:30. Great. Let's do a little dance. Let's do a little dance. Um, Seems like you guys are back again. Hopefully it's all good. Anyway, we're going to continue as if everything's going fine. And since I can't figure out if it's working or not, why don't we go and play a game? So we're going to shut off the music here for a little bit. And then we're going to see if we can play the Super Battle Golf game. It seems like it's been a fun game. I played it last week. And, you know, it's been there's a lot of crazy action going on. So I was very excited to play last week. Let's see if we can. Do we have audio? Let's see. No audio. I can't hear it. Can you guys hear it? No. So let's see. Let me just see if we can test this out. What's going on? Hello, 1, 2, 3. Nope, nothing's happening there. Let's try this one more time. Don't you guys love things just breaking on you? I love it. It's the best. If I press start game. Alright, so we should be able to see things here. Let's try to see if we can fix things here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Come on. What's happening? One, two, three, hello. Is that what I'm looking for? One, two, three, hello. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Let's just make sure that everything's working properly here real quick. Oh, one of the things, you know what? That's what I should do. I should download Wavelink and test it out and see if it's if that would solve my issues. We're in one here. Default. Scene audio. We have it set up. That seems to be working okay. Let's go to the audio mixer. Why am I not seeing that? Dun, 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 dun. Hello, hello, hello. Live mix. Why am I not seeing this? Hello, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hello. How about you, sis? Um, I know why, everybody. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta. So. So one of the things that I was doing before I started the stream today was reworking my whole PC to be able to install some of these things. And along the way, I must have forgotten to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 test. Oh, I can't hear that because I don't have the output set up. Let's go choose. There we go. So general. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to work out some kinks here. Sound, output. Cool. There we are. That came out of nowhere. All right, so we fixed that. Input device. Let's see if we can test this out. 1, 2, 3, test. Hello. 1, 2, 3, test. Hello. So let's bring down the volume a little bit here. One, two, three, hello. 1, 2, 3, hello. All right, hello, can you guys hear me? Okay, great. So, let's see. All right, so why don't we join a game? Let's go join a game. Players, let's free for all, join lobby. See if we can have some fun here. All right, so we're here trying to be playing a little bit of the Super Battle Golf game.
Let me eat your farts.
One of those things you gotta love is that I actually start talking in the game. It for some reason it defaults to just voice activated, and I just joined a random lobby, and I didn't realize that I was going to live everybody. So I was trying to talk to you guys, and realized that I was talking to the whole game. Thankfully, they kicked me out. Let's go to the settings and let's make sure that audio is push to toggle. Great. Controls. How do I talk on and off? Golf cart. Hotkeys. Spectator in-game. Open chat. Push to talk. V. Great. All right, let's try this one more time. Today we're going to be trying out the Super Battle game, Super Battle Golf. It seems to be like a very fun and exciting experience. You just gotta be careful because sometimes you join in and you're speaking and you don't know you're speaking to the whole lobby. So let's see if we can do this again. All right, so yep, I'm not talking to everybody. Great, awesome. So yeah, it's kind of like playing Mario Kart. You can get this little power-ups and yeah, you're playing golf. Oh, try to run me over. So yeah, it's a lot of, it's a fun game. It's a very new way of playing golf. It's like playing, like I said, stop taking all the power-ups in front of me. So let's get a power-up so you guys can see what it's like. Let's see, we got a golf cart. So you can drive around now. All right, so So somebody just made a hole, so they just activated the timer. So now we gotta try to get to our ball. Where's our ball? Oh, there it is. So I got a bazooka also. So I gotta try to score now from where I am. Oh man, I'm far away. I don't know if I can make it. We'll see. Who thinks I can make this shot from here?
Nice.
Oh nope, overshot it. Oh
Yeah,
no,
Setting,
and
you're
hit the
actually a
trees.
fucking cuck.
Oh, sorry about that. Sometimes I get a little spicy with what they say. Oh, all done.
Your dad suddenly left you.
Jeez, some people are not very nice.
Yo, Barry, bro, stop whining, bro. You've been mad at me for like 3 rounds. Get over it. Goddamn.
5, 4, 3,
Wham, fucking wham.
1, go!
Whoa. So let's see if we can list. What? Send it back to me? How the hell did he do that? Oh, where did my ball land? Oh, that's the thing about this game. It can get very rough. You can't swim. So you got to rely on your power-ups to get some of those water obstacles here. The good thing about coffee, it gives you a nice little speed boost here. Oh, I got it. And I'm going to put this on because somebody's going to hit me here soon. Let's see, let's get to our ball here. Nobody's made a hole yet, which is good for us. Oh, oh no. No! Now when it does throw you in the water, then you are stuck. Uh-oh, somebody.
Nope, never mind.
Oh no.
Yo.
I like this. I like that emote. Let's see if we can get this in the hole now.
Kringle is petty maxing.
Dude. You guys are vicious, man.
This hole is.
Yeah, this hole is fucked up.
Uh-oh, 10 seconds remaining.
Ooh, you're close. Thickest.
Curse it just splat.
Ah. All right, we're gonna do better this next round. It takes you a few holes to kind of like warm up and kind of get used to the swing of things. Seems like this guy's have been going for a few holes. But it's not so much about playing golf in this game, I would say. It's more about having fun and just using the power-ups the right way.
4, 3, 2,
Watch.
1, go!
So that, I should have used that horn a little bit better right when they're about to swing. If you hit that, it'll make everybody's shots go all over the place. Let's see, they'll focus on power-ups right here. There we go. Now, one of the cool things about this is that it gives you a speed boost. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Where did my ball land? Oh, it seems like my ball landed in play. Oh, nope. No, it didn't. Oh, jeez. I hit him. Oh, what is going on? Oh, oh. No. Oh, man. I'm way behind here. Let's get another power up. And we can save the power ups for the next rounds. So I think that's what we're going to have to do here.
Nice shot.
All right, let's do this.
Bro, that's why I always wondered why you weren't talking. It's all I can hear is your keyboard clacking.
Uh-oh, they made the hole. There we go.
Turn your mic off or talk, bro. All I can hear is you tapping your loud ass key.
I hope they're not talking about me. I don't think my keeper's on. You can see when your character's talking. And I can't see mine talking right now, so.
That's crazy.
Okay. Oh, what happened? Oh no, the ball's moving. Oh, will it land? Oh nope, didn't make it. So we're gonna save our power-ups and try to get it for the next round. How's everybody doing? Everybody enjoying their amazing Monday?
Riddle to the right.
Hope you guys are liking this game. We're gonna be playing it for a little bit, and yeah, hopefully you guys will find it entertaining.
Finished.
He's too busy clacking at his keyboard.
Slam harder. Clack, clack, clack.
My ears!
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
What? It landed on the water? Oh no! And then when you get a penalty stroke, it lands right next to you. So that's an interesting. Where are we going here? Oh, I got 3 boots. Let's just use one of them. Oh my god. They've made it already? Oh no. What? I feel like I hit it so long ago. How?
Go! Go!
Gotta be careful with mines
Drowsy,
too.
shut up, bro.
Go! Why don't you make me Geo? You
This is
fucking
why I'm
pussy?
glad I changed to push to talk, because they would have been so mad at me
Yeah,
just
bro.
talking to you
You're like
guys.
a fucking 3-year-old with a Roblox skin on. Shut
Oh
up.
my god,
Shut
people
up.
are
For sure,
vicious.
bro. For sure.
Yo, you shut
Uh,
You sound retarded, bro. You earn
Shut
skins,
up.
not buy them. This isn't Roblox, little
Yo,
boy.
you literally paid for that skin, actually.
No, you can't. No, you literally can't, you retard.
No.
Okay, I want to mute out
Pay
some
for
of
the
this
You
people.
have to- you have to-
Overwatch.
Sorry,
crossover
guys.
Skin, dude. You're just weird, bro. Just weird like that. Yeah,
5,
this guy paid for a skin, guys. This guy's an idiot. Can't even earn his skins,
Well.
though. Fucking loser.
Oh jeez.
You're a weirdo, bro.
Bro, you're paying for skins to call me a
Bro,
weirdo,
dude.
bro. Bro, look, he's nice. Couldn't even call me.
You're rage baiting.
Why are
No,
people shooting at me for?
Who said I was rage baiting?
Try again.
What are you talking about?
If you're not rage baiting,
Retarded or
then
something?
nice.
dumb.
Yeah, no, dude, because you're like paying for your skins. So, like, that makes you dumb.
Sure, you like paying for your skins, bro. Look at you. You're literally wearing a pair to win skin. You're literally wearing a pay to win skin right now. Little A.
Dude, relax.
Your skin is
What
literally
is this
pay to win.
conversation?
Like, calm down, bro. Why do you literally buying the skin?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, your skin like a Westerlo, bro. Did you just try to hit a
Okay, that's it.
mushroom? Are you
You're
stupid?
just covered.
Are you
Alright,
stupid?
dude.
You try to hit a mushroom? That's not your ball, bro.
You're right. You know what? That was my mistake. Let me just go ahead and find my ball.
I just want to play golf, people. Come on.
What are you doing? You can't hit yourself with those. I mean, you're really dumb. Like, what is this guy? Is this my ball? Is that my ball there? What's going on? Is that my ball or?
Bitch.
What's going on? It's my ball.
Whoa, crazy
Surf
strike.
on the meth pipe, bro. Hey, you can't hit me whenever shield on. I don't know if you knew that. And,
Yeah, I
like, why
can
does shield
actually.
exist?
Oh.
It does
You actually,
damage.
you actually can't.
It
There's no
does.
damage, actually. There's actually no damage.
Oh, come
It
on.
does damage.
Only knockouts. No
I'm
damage.
here.
No. Bye-bye.
Let's finish a hole. Let's finish a hole here. Let's go. Let's try to finish a hole.
Are you actually gonna make that?
Oh,
No, I guess not.
we made it. 4th place. Here we go. Finally made one. It's so satisfying when you finally get through all that crazy chaos and you actually make a hole. You feel like you finally achieved something in life. Oh my god.
What, Gio, what happened?
I'm
Finished.
stopping you from, scoring.
I don't understand.
How can I mute some of these
You
people?
didn't get your ball in. Did you not make it score?
There we go.
What happened though? I mean, like, I'm
Oh, lobby's over.
Yeah, you're not the best. I've been playing golf for like 10 years. I think I know what I'm doing.
So what happens now? I wonder once I get to this lobby now, when does it start?
Yeah, no, you're not gonna do it. They wouldn't pick you. You've got that bomb lag, dude.
Does it restart the hole? Or do I have to go to a different lobby? I think I have to go to a different lobby. Let's exit this game right here. Alright, let's try to find a different lobby. Hopefully a little bit friendlier. Not too sweaty. 15 out of 16. 10 out of 11. Let's do 10 out of 11. Nope. Let's switch. 6 out of 8. 14 out of 16. 7 out of 8. 5 out of 8. Let's do 5 out of 8. Not diamond range. Random 7. Which one should we join, guys? Let's see. Course. Oh, it's 7. Oh, 7 out of 9. The course. Let's see. Custom 1 out of 9. Let's see. 7 out of 5 out of 9. These are all short courses. I want to make sure they join. Oh, 18 out of 18. Driving range 6 out of 8. 2 out of 16. Free for all. 1 out of 9. Oh, there's no one in there. 8 out of 9. 2 out of 16. 7. I feel like a lot of these games are new. Let's try this one. Whoa. Oh, these people are like experts here. The guys are definitely mouse and keyboard.
10 seconds remaining. All right. Finished.
If you're looking for a game to play with your friends, I think this would be like the perfect option. You guys can all hop in here. It's only $8, I believe. And you can have some crazy fun matches. Imagine you're playing Mario Kart with your friends.
2, 1, go.
Like, you can totally just jump in here and do some crazy stuff. There we go. Get another one. Oh no, my ball's behind a tree. Is it in the line of sight? Kind of. Oh no, what happened? Oh. I lagged there for a second. Oh, they hit the tree. Darn it. Oh no, I'm in the sand. Alright, we still have a chance. We still have a chance, people.
Fuck.
Oh no. 43 seconds, let's go. Now you gotta switch the clubs to make it into a putter. Oh no, I'm in the sand. Thought I was closer. Oh no. Come on. Am I the only one left? Jesus. Nope, I don't think I am. Let it go in, let it go in.
10 seconds remaining.
Yay! We did it, we did it. I wasn't the last one. I'll take not last. How about that?
All time.
Oh, it's gonna go. Oh, it went in. You made it.
Finished.
Good job, everybody. This one's hard. Should we go for glory or what should we do here?
2, 1, go.
Now, I see people do. That's what they. I'm not good at doing that. I gotta get better at mouse and keyboard here.
Oh fuck.
Oh, we got coffee.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I got a piece of speed boost. I hit somebody. Oh, those mines. I wasn't even anywhere near that mine. Oh, no, I'm way back here. Coffee. Need the speed boost. Oh, no. Oh, I can't get that. Fortunately. I wish I could drive by aiming the mouse. Oh, no. No. Stupid mines. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I feel like I'm in trouble here. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. See. Even if I fall short, if I get close enough when I get the penalty stroke, then I'll be, oh, miss me. Oh no, I got a mine right here. I gotta be careful. With the mine effect.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, baby. All right, we made it. We made it. We got some points. We scored some points. It's good. That's all that matters.
Finished.
Are we even live? Is this even working? I don't think it is. Oh, it seems to be working. That's good news. Yeah, kick is going right. So Twitch should be going okay. And so should YouTube, right?
4,
Probably not.
2, 1, go!
Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna hit him. I need a power up. I need a power up. It's all about the power ups. There's no way I'm gonna make it there. Oh. I gotta be careful with this thing. Oh, what? How did I get a penalty stroke? Oh, I got it. Right in time, right in time. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't. No! You're so mean. Why would you do that?
10 seconds remaining.
That was vicious, man.
Overtime.
Oh damn.
That was cold. That was real cold. I'm not gonna lie.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh, was aiming backwards. I don't like the golfing cart. I'm gonna have no choice.
Don't hit me.
Oh no. There we go. Boost.
Fuck, I missed it.
Oh no, too far. Oh no. Ah, that stroke. Oh no.
So that was fun. That's good.
Oh, bad shot. Oh no, way too far.
Uh-oh. 10 seconds remaining. Overtime.
That was totally on me. That was totally me. I'll take blame for that one. Man, I totally messed that one up. GG's, that was fun. GG's, guys, that was good. Oh. We'll do one more hole. We'll do one more hole, everybody, and then that would be it.
5,
1, 2,
4,
3.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see if we got this. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to hit you, I'm sorry. I'm friendly, I'm friendly. That was not friendly. Oh, that's a great shot. That's a great shot right there. That's one for money. That's money right there. It's gonna go in. It's gonna go in. It's gonna go in. Somebody. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh my God. Oh no.
Finish!
All right, I think we're gonna end it there, guys. It's a lot of fun, but I think it's time to end it. All right, you guys had that? You guys like that? Was it good? Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh man, that's a fun game. So yes, that's Super Battle Golf, and it's a mixture of it's a fun golf game with like Super Mario Kart. You get power ups, you get to play with friends, you get to, you know, tease each other a little bit and just have a good time. So, yeah, definitely try it out. It's I think it's about $8. You can get it on Steam, and it's just a fun party game. You know, you can hang out with your friends, play this game, and just have a good time. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, and yeah, try it out. Hashtag not sponsored. I don't have any followers. I'm brand new to this thing, so I'm just giving you my honest opinions based on my experience with the game. So, let's review some of the positive things about this stream. Well, I managed to get Photoshop working on my computer right here, which is good news because that means that tomorrow we can just sit down and work on some cool things for the stream. We can work on the branding for the channel, and I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks on how to make some cool content and some branding ideas for, you know, for your personal brand, for yourself, for your friends, for clients, for whoever it is. So we're going to be diving into some of that. So we got that set up, which is great. Good news. We got streaming going on YouTube, on Kick, on Twitch, which is great. That's been good. So we got that going for us today. And we managed to figure out the connections again. So that's all working properly. So many different things. OBS is a new version of OBS that I'm going to have to get to know. There's a few new options, which is cool. You can actually mute certain channels, and you can solo certain channels now within the mixer, within OBS, which is nice. And so yeah. Yeah, this has been fun. It's sad news about Dig. Doesn't seem to... Let's see if anybody's talking about it. Maybe, I don't know if it happened today or if it happened a few days ago and now it's what's going on. Let's see if some of those tech websites are talking about it or not. Let's see what's going on here. No, nothing. So that's how it ends with in a whisper. Like nobody's talking about it. Nobody's saying anything. You know, it was kind of like in beta, so it was kind of like, whatever happens, happens. But let's see what. There we go. Engadget's covering it. Here we go. Dig shuts down for a hard reset because it was flooded with bots. Gee, I wonder what else is going to be flooded with bots real soon. It already is. I have been calling it. I have been telling people, even though I'm streaming here on different platforms, social media is up for a reckoning. There's going to be a big shift in social media, and there's going to need to be some major either legislation or changes, or I don't know how to say it, because, you know, the big social media platforms are going all in on AI. Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram and Threads, they are going big time with AI. They can't see that it's not a good thing, and they're all in for it. So Facebook, Instagram, and Threads is for sure going to be a swamp of just sort of AI content. It already is. When you're on Facebook, when you're on Instagram, when you're on Threads, it's all bot accounts. It's all just propaganda, just AI slop left and right. And I think it's going to be hard for people to go on those sites. And I think people are going to get tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. I mean, how many graphics have you seen that you know are created by AI? From accounts, from people who you know would never create something kind of like half nice or interesting. You know, now it's all flooded with some of that stuff. You have, you know, you still have YouTube, which is mostly driven by users who are creating their own content, in some big companies. But for the most part, it's being run by humans, or humans are producing most of the content for it. But you have, you know, even Spotify, there's concerns about AI music being created all the time. So imagine when you have a world with all AI generated stuff, you're not going to be able to trust anything, because people can just task their agents, task their AI pages or whatever to put out whatever content just to put out content, because that's the name of the game, right? Quantity over quality. And I think we're coming to a point where if you can't trust what you're seeing or anything that's happening on social media, like it used to, or the whole reason why social media existed. Social. We're missing the social part of social media. You know, you used to follow people, you used to friend people so that you can see what they were up to and you can be like, hey, this is what I've been up to. And you exchange your life. You show people what's new in your life or whatever. And, you know, you can show your grandmas can keep track of their grandchildren and see what they're doing without having to be there if they're long distances. Friends can keep track with each other and be like, oh my God, I saw that you went to this place. That was awesome. I love that or whatever. Or like people sharing that they went to this new restaurant and they liked it. You know, that whole social part of things when it comes to Facebook and Instagram, that's all gone. That's all disappeared. You know, for the longest time, I remember when Instagram started the whole suggested for you part of your feed. I was like, I kept trying to click on it and like, I don't want you to show me this. Like, I don't want any more of this. And the more you did it, the more you got served stuff like that. And it became all about the algorithm, right? That's AI. So now now it's just media. It's just billboards being pushed to your face to show you something. So I think there's going to be a change, or hopefully there's going to be a company that's going to come out soon and be like, you know what? We need to get back to the social, get back to what social media was. Like, hell, go back to MySpace or what MySpace was. MySpace wasn't great, but it was about following your friends. You have a friend board and you see what they were up to and things like that. And it's not just about constantly feeding you things. Another rant by me talking about social media. Sorry, I get carried away sometimes, but maybe this is the first time that you're here and you're hearing all this stuff. But yeah, I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen with social media, and hopefully we'll be able to find a place. And for me, these are the platforms that I'm going into, and hopefully we can create a nice community of people here that we can talk about cool things, about fun movies and TV shows that are happening, talk about cool things that are happening on the web, talking about tech, talking about you know, AI and how it's going to change media and advertising and things like that. Those are kind of things that I'm into, and I'll be looking forward to sharing those things with you as we move forward in this amazing streaming platform, this amazing streaming experience. There's my cue. So I'm very excited for that, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, little by little. Yeah. Oh, what a world. So many things going on. And one of the things that I think people are going to be gravitating towards, you know, the guy from Instagram saying the authenticity was dead. This is why I'm concerned, because they're going all in on AI. They have to say these things. But authenticity, I think, is going to be the number one thing that people are going to turn towards. Not only authenticity, but also real journalistic sites. People that you're going to have to build the credibility again. Because when you can't trust anything, like I think for a long time people relied on social media to get a lot of news as they were happening. Whether that was good or bad, that was the trend that happened for quite a while, for about 10 years. And now you can't rely on anything that you see on social media nowadays. It's just fluff. So I think a lot of companies, the companies will start focusing more on journalistic integrity, on being trustful, being a trusted source of news, trusted source of information. I think those are the ones that are going to rise to the top, and the ones that are not afraid to be in, you know, speak the facts, speak the truth, speak what's really going on, rather than spit out talking points that somebody else is telling them to spit out. That has been my TED Talk. Thank you so much for coming on the stream. I hope you had a fantastic time. I am Mr. Dogood. You can find me on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and Mr. Dogood on TikTok as well. I'm going to be bringing you lots of fun things throughout the week. Monday through Thursday, I'll be here to share some amazing time and experiences with you guys. And yeah, thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with my technical issues. And little by little, I promise that I'll be streaming more for longer periods of time. Hopefully, I'll be able to start 9 a.m. bright and early, and we can go for a nice few hours, 3 hours on Mondays and Wednesdays, and about 4 or 5 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But yeah, that is it. That is the end of me for me today, guys. I hope you had a fantastic time. I sure did. I hope you have a fantastic Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. See you tomorrow.